Just right after Ebbsfleet 1, Tonbridge Angels 0. A lot of smiling faces on the Ebbsfleet bench after that one.
Yeah, listen, a win's a win, Jazz. Best feeling in the world. Mentioned that many a time, and I think we all know that. To back up last Saturday with another win, very, very pleasing. In a weird way, I said this to the boys downstairs a little while ago. It's quite refreshing to not be at our best but get 3 points, because there's been too many occasions this season where we've been good and we haven't got what we deserved. But in life and in football, it's all good and well saying that you deserve this and deserve that, but life doesn't work like that, and football doesn't. So sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. I'd probably say that's the first time this season that we haven't been at our best. I'm not going to sit here and say that we didn't deserve something out the game or all the 3 points out the game, but just in terms of us, in terms of our performance on the eye, we weren't quite at it. Had a bit of thinking back to my playing days, a Boxing Day feel. We was a little bit laboured, a little bit sluggish, and just a little bit, not so much tentative, but I think that's a credit to Alan Dunn and his team. And now I think it's on record that I know Dunny very well. He's a great character, really good person, had a fantastic career at a really good football club at Millwall. And he sets his team up very, very well. And there's a reason why they've got the fourth best away record in the league, where they sit in the league table for the away form. And they're a decent side. They've got some threats on the turnover, on the counter, and we had to be very careful today, and we had to play a smart game. But listen, credit to them. They came here and they caused us some problems at times and had some chances themselves. But on the flip side, so did we. And we could have taken more chances in the first half and second half as well. But listen, 3 points are 3 points. And sometimes, like last week, it was an ugly 3 points. And sometimes you get 3 points when you're not at your best. And we got that today. But that's a sign of a good team. And I think all of a sudden, and we've said this over the last day or two, they're starting to realise that they are a good side. They're a good side, and we're a good side, if you like. And we've got to keep going. We have to keep going. We can't, as I say, get too excited, just like we can't when it doesn't quite go right. And I repeat myself all the time. I sound like a broken record. But that's a mini little run we're putting together now on the back of the FA Trophy. But games come thick and fast, and we go again on Tuesday night at a tough place at Dover. So it's regroup again, recover right, work right, and we look to back these last couple of games up with another, hopefully, 3 points.
It's a bit of a cliche, but the 3 points at Chelmsford only become a good 3 points if you follow that up. Absolutely. And that's what you've done today.
Absolutely. I just had a quick look. A few people reminded me there were some early kickoffs today, so just had a little look at some results there and had a peek at the league table, and it's very congested. It's very, very tight, right the way from the top. I know there's a few sort of that are on decent amount of points, but that the next pack where it's very, very congested, but even just below that as well. So it's important that when you get one win, you back up with another win and you try and keep putting a little run together. And I always say it's 3 games, it's 3 wins on the bounce, that when you really start to see movement and you start to make a stance or make a jump. And listen, we're on a run along with the FA Trophy, but last week was a great result. Backing it up this week on a Boxing Day, Christmas feel is a fantastic result again. Let's talk about the result. It's a fantastic result in a local derby, but we have to go again because we've got another tough game on Tuesday night where we're going to need to be at our best and put in a really, really good, proper performance. And that followed up with an early start in the new year away at Bath. So we've got a couple of tough games coming up away from home, but we regroup, we focus again, we do what we need to do, we recover right now, and we go again on Tuesday night.
You mentioned local derby, and in the league so far you've had 2 local derbies, a 1-0 win against Maidstone and then a 1-0 win against Tonbridge today. Another 1-0 win would do you against Dover, I suppose.
Listen, a win's a win, and sometimes the 1-0s are the best. I've said, and I think everyone's seen how happy I was and pleased I was with those 3 points last week at Chelmsford. And I'm just as pleased this week because in front of our home fans, in front of what was a big crowd, and that doesn't go unnoticed. When people turn up in their numbers and the Fleet faithful get behind us, it really spurs us on, and we're good. We know we're good. Second half, especially when we're kicking in our favourite way, if you like. But it means a lot when the fans turn up, especially this time of year when there's a lot of money getting spent and a lot of expense that goes on in and around it. But we're it's, as you say, it's 2-1-0 wins in the Kent derbies, and if we go again on Tuesday night, a win's a win. I don't mind what the scoreline is, as long as we win football games or we pick up points. That's the main thing. But we'll need to put in a proper performance, dogged performance. We need to be solid. We'll need to run hard and work hard, all the cliches, and hopefully our quality will shine through. But we need to regroup now. We need to focus. These points are done. They're in the bank. They're in the bag, as they say. And now all of a sudden, games again after the weekend. We go again on a Tuesday night, and we look forward to that one.
Would you agree that Dover have been a bit of a surprise packet this season, that they've done probably better than a lot of people would have expected?
Yeah, look, Dover's always a tough place to go. Always a tough place. It's a proper old school fashion ground, you know. I've enjoyed playing there over the years when I have played there, whether that be pre-season or the odd league game, and or cup game, whatever that might have been. But listen, they're a decent side. I've seen quite a lot of them already this season, and I've cast an eye already because I try and jump a game or two ahead, as you know. And yeah, listen, you could call it a surprise package, but I think the league is a surprise all over. You know, in terms of everyone is very, very competitive this year. Everyone is putting up games and can beat anyone on their day. So we'll know we need to be at it. We'll know we need to be very, very resolute and hard working, if you like, and put in another really, really good, strong away performance to get anything from Tuesday night. So we can say surprise package, but I think every side that we come up against poses a different threat and can always hurt you, if you like, at some point. So we'll be ready. We'll regroup, as I say, and it's an exciting game, and it's another good game to back up, hopefully, what's been a little positive run that we're on. And if we can go in and put in a really good performance there, then hopefully that leads into a really good positive result. And if that happens, then all of a sudden we should be in a really nice position.
Congratulations on today's win and good luck on Tuesday.
Cheers, Jazz. Thank you.
Thanks, Josh.